Top of the afternoon, you know the vibes. Rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. Um, I'll leave the link there, man. Um, Frank Martin, numerous content reporters are reporting this. I think Shakur Stevenson tweeted something in regards to this. But Frank Martin is asking for a 50-50 split. Now, I want the Frank Martin people to tap in on this, right? Air out your grievances as to why a fighter, now that more information is starting to come out, that received um, 75K from his fight with Michelle Rivera, which and Michelle Rivera, I think, received 200, which wasn't close to 50%. Then now, they said he got 250 for this last fight at the Cosmopolitan. But now all of a sudden he wants a 50-50% split. Now I'm hearing this is what my thing is with YouTube, right? Content creators is running with the narrative that, oh, that's what Shakur asked for with Devin Haney. So Frank Martin isn't wrong for asking that. Well, he's very, very wrong. But you can't tell nobody what they're worth. That's why I said, come on here and explain it. I'm going to explain why he's not worth 50%. Number one, when Shakur asks for certain things, Shakur is on his Terrence Crawford. He's on his Teofimo Lopez. He's on his guys that have done things, right? Whereas, like I said, respectfully, Frank is a nobody. Well, Shakur is silver medalist in the amateurs, uh, champion at 126, unified champion at 130. So he has a resume. Whereas Frank Martin asking for 50% when you haven't done anything yet. You have yet to fight for a title. But it is what it is. But like I said, that's the link, man. I want the Frank Martin supporters or people that feel that Frank Martin is in the right to ask for 50% to come on. If you're not coming on with that, there's no need to click the link, right? Because I want to hear why Frank Martin deserves 50%, why you feel that, from a business standpoint. Well, like I said, content creators already reporting that when he fought Michelle Rivera got 200,000 and he got 75. Where was the 50-50 there? Where was the 50-50 there? And Michelle Rivera is no goddamn Shakur Stevenson. But you didn't request 50-50 then. You didn't request it then, Frankfurter. So why all of a sudden now do you want 50%? But I understand, it is a bigger fight. But the thing that kills me is 75K as the B side for Michelle Rivera. You're going to be the B side for Shakur Stevenson. There's no way you're getting 50%. But why, if that's what you wanted, why did you agree to the terms? And I don't understand why content creators are even reporting all this or like trying to argue for you. Like I like, who argues for a bozo? Like, you're a bozo, you're a sucker. If that's what the case was, why did you agree to the terms? Like, you should have been like, nah, fuck that. Like how Shakur did. That's why I respect what Shakur did. Like, you and shout out to Champ Side. I got on your bumper. I'm gonna continue to stay on your bumper. You're comparing this to Devin Haney and Shakur situation. No, it's no comparison because Shakur Stevenson already let it be known. That offer, the terms, the offer, he said no way. But Frank Martin's team, somebody accepted the terms. And now all of a sudden you want 50-50. Like I said, if you said fuck that from the jump and you're asking for 50-50, I wouldn't even do a live on this, calling you out, because it's like I can't tell you what you're worth. But if you take what they offer you, and like the other video I got out right now, in your own words, right, Frankie? These are your words. That's why I need the link is right there. A Frank Martin guy that's gonna do a Frank Martin video. Please click it, man. If you're not a Frank Martin guy, I don't want you to click because I wanna hear your argument as to why he deserves 50%, right? Not only that,
Me
I
no
want to hear
want no
your
friend.
argument.
I mean, I have to tell you, see church I keep there. What's up, your mother? And talk video me. Me no want no friend.
Man, defend this right here, because this is what I want you to defend. I want you to defend. Now he requests 50%. But your team agreed to the term. That's why the purse bid got shut down. But I want you guys to defend this, man. You know, defend this. I'm not pulling up to nobody else's platform. You know, pay me to pull up to your platform. You know, pay me. That's how I'm moving now. My time is money. Real talk. But you can come over here and yell and scream and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever. Explain why he deserves 50% when he agreed to terms that wasn't 50%. Why would you agree to that? See, that this is what a lot of you dumb YouTubers, I don't even know why you're doing videos for this shit. For him. Because he agreed to terms that wasn't 50%, but yet that's what he's demanding now. He should have did that. That's what you do in negotiations or when you're coming to terms, right? But you know why he didn't do that? And I'm going to play why he didn't do that. I'm going to play why he didn't do that. You know, I'm going to play why he didn't do that. This is why he didn't do that. And a lot of you fake ass content creators, this is what you need to be pumping. And shout out to the plugs. This is what you need to be pumping, because this is why he didn't ask for 50%, but now all of a sudden he wants 50%. This right here, why?
From what I seen, Shakur was basically saying that he feel like he worth more. Feel him on that. He want a better split, a more fair split. But I feel like Devin, I don't know, he took like a lower percentage to go against Cambosis. You know, he had to do that. So I feel like sometimes as fighters, you know, we might have to accept certain terms like that, you know, to get in those type of positions, and then, you know, the tables turn. Oh, we gonna bang out. We gonna take that. We gonna take that because we trying to get to the top, you know, and then after that, table's gonna turn. So.
Your own words. You was trying to get there. You was taking that. But now, yeah, and you did. You took it because y'all came to terms. But now you backed away talking about 50-50. You're a bozo, Frank Martin. But please, somebody come on here and defend this dude. You know, the floor is open. The floor is open. I want to hear from the ones now saying that he deserves 50%. But he's on record as saying that he'll take whatever. You know, he'll take the terms to get to the top. And then the tables are going to turn. I think, and what I'm going to stand on and continue to stand on, this is goods over gimmicks. This is the source experience. My resume speaks for itself. A lot of the fighters that you come to like and are programmed to believe are the goods are no more than gimmicks. And I believe Frank Martin is one of the gimmicks. He comes from the gimmick factory. He comes from the factory where that is programmed, because we just seen his big homie, head honcho, get the shit beat out of him, right? Didn't we just witness that? And that is his big homie who he was on record campaigning for, saying that, oh, the training camp, you're going to see this, that, and the third. And we went out there and then excuses came. So if that is the big homie and you are the little homie over there, you're a gimmick. You're not the goods. Well, Shakur Stevenson, on the other hand, is the goods. We just watched the big homie that whooped your big homie give Shakur Stevenson all type of praises and accolades. Okay? But yeah, feel free to tap the link, man. The why this man deserves 50%. What has he done to give him 50%? Because that's what it boils down to. Like when you're negotiating contracts or you're negotiating points. See, I know a lot of y'all. This type of talk is way over your heads, right? When you're negotiating, everything is up for negotiation, but you have to have valid standards. What I know about a lot of YouTubers, you guys don't understand that because a lot of you guys waste your time on YouTube. Waste your time. And then I'm gonna tell you the shit that really kills a lot of you guys, right? You feel that if you don't fuck with people on YouTube, that will stop them from whatever they're doing. That doesn't stop the show. Well, the show actually goes on when you actually do things in real life. That's why I'm asking, come on here and explain why you feel this man should get 50%. What has he done in real life to garner him 50%? Where I just ran down Shakur's resume: 126 WBO champion, 130 WBO champion, WBC champion at 130. Not to mention a silver medalist in the Olympics. Frank Martin, late starter. Frank Martin fought in gymnasiums. Frank Martin signed a slave 360 contract with Man Down Promotions. Frank Martin basically has a new edition contract. He is signed to a signer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not even going to go into all of that because it's like I come on here now. Like I was sharing with somebody earlier in a tweet conversation. I only come on YouTube now just to front on niggas, man. Because I know a lot of niggas tried to sabotage me, didn't want to support me, felt like, oh, if we don't watch him or do nothing with his content, he's not going to become anything. Not only have I become something, my kids are becoming something. And that's the best part, to watch my kids get sponsorships and things now. And it's like, damn, I've been trying to help motherfuckers for so long. I'm just going to help my kids now win. I'm going to continue to help my team and us win. But it's like, damn, all you jealous jive turkey niggas didn't realize who I really was. Now it's too late. So yeah, I come on here and just front. I come on here and just stun on niggas now, man. But tap the link, man. If you feel Frank Martin deserves 50%, I'm eager to hear why. I'm eager to hear why you deserve. You think a man that has done nothing deserves this? I'm eager to hear why. Why does Frank, like I said, who has they now they up to, they said he fought for 250,000. 250,000 that last fight at the Cosmo. So they was offering him $1 million, right? Now, a fighter that his highest check has been a quarter. That is a quarter, right? A quarter of $1 million, right? That's his highest purse to date. Now, let's just go off of what they're saying. If they said Shakur was supposed to get 6, I'm just going off of the rhetoric. I didn't really tap in to try to find out. So we'll just use the YouTube shit, right? So if Shakur was going to get 6 and Frank was going to get 1, that means that is a $7 million fight. Now, Frank Martin is asking for 350. 350 basically, 3.5 million. I just said 350. 3.5, 350, 3.5 million. He wants a 50-50 split. Now, I know Top Rank, Bob Arum, Jay Prince, Antonio Leonard, they're going to say to him, 50-50, why should we give you $3.5 million when the most money you ever made was $250,000, right? We feel that $1 million is fair. And I believe you felt that way too. That's why you guys came to the terms. But then somebody probably told you you're selling yourself short. The same people that probably told you that you're selling yourself short are the same people that probably was paying you short $75K, $250K. But now they're telling you to ask for half. And I think they do this a lot over there, right? Because a lot of times those guys over there, well, they always say they get paid underneath the table. But when it comes underneath the table, you can never prove these things, right? But now they say that these guys get paid very well over there. But it seems like every time a guy from over there for a guy from over here or over there, they always got their highest guaranteed money. We've seen that with Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford because that was a top-ranked ESPN fight, 6-4. Sean Porter fought Earl Spence on pay-per-view and didn't get a guaranteed purse that he got when he fought Terrence. I don't know how that's possible when, the narrative is that they get paid better over there. But hey, what do I know, right? Now I want to get back to Frank. So Frank, who has never made $1 million, wants to fight a fighter who has made over $1 million multiple times. Now he wants him to split his purse down the middle, 50-50. And Frank is not a champion, nor has fought for a championship. But when we look at Frank's resume, when Frank was a B-side to a fighter who is nowhere on Shakur Stevenson's level, he took a split of $75K to $200K. I don't have a calculator in front of me, but I don't think that 275, right? That's the total purse for their fight. 275. You take 275,000. I don't think that is a 50-50 split, right? It can't be. Because in order for it to be a 250 split, it would have had to been close to maybe 130-ish, right? 135, right? 135 apiece. That roughly, give or take. Give or take a little bit more, right? Like I said, I don't have a calculator in front of me. That's a rough estimate because you figure 135 is 270. So a little over 135. That would have been 50-50. But you didn't take that with Michelle Rivera. Last time I checked, Michelle Rivera is no Shakur Stevenson with nowhere close to the accolades of Shakur Stevenson. Is that a fair assessment? But you want 50-50 from Shakur. And you have content creators on here now campaigning for that and saying, look, that's what you get, Shakur, because that's what you asked for Devin Haney. Yes, he did. But he didn't agree to no terms with Devin Haney. That's why we can argue for him. Whereas Frank Martin agreed to terms. That wasn't 50-50. But yet now that he's exposed, for being a sucker, for being a fraud, because you're a fraud, Frank. You're a fraud. And I'm saying you're a fraud because these are your words.
From what I seen, Shakur was basically saying that he feel like he worth more. Feel him on that. He want a better split, a more fair split. But I feel like Devin, I don't know, he took like a lower percentage to go against Kambosos. He had to do that. So I feel like sometimes as fighters, we might have to accept certain terms like that, to get in those type of positions, and then the tables turn. Oh, we gonna bang out. We gonna take that. We gonna take that because we trying to get to the top, and then after that, table's gonna turn. So.
Yeah, see, I can respect that, Frank. You was going to take that, and I guess that's why you and your team accepted the terms. So what happened? Later for all the content that people are putting out there now, right? And that's why I don't respect a lot of the content creators because, I've been saying, you're in the way. You're in the way. Keep the pressure on Frank. Ask Frank what happened, because these are Frank's words. Sometimes you have to accept the term to get to the top, and then the tables are going to turn. So I guess that's why you accepted the term, but now you reneging. You want 50%, and you haven't done 40% of the work. You haven't done 40% of the work, Frank. But feel free to click the link, man. The link is right there. I know the source experience scares a lot of you niggas. You know what? You know why I scare a lot of you niggas? Because you niggas, when it comes to this boxing shit, you niggas are Frank Martin type niggas, man. You niggas are Frank Martin type niggas. You niggas are niggas that'll say one thing, and then somebody like me holds you to the fire for that. You turn into what you are, jive turkey. Frank Martin is a jive turkey, man. Frank Martin put out there that, you know, he'd take the turns to get to the top and this, that, and the third. And he did it. He did it. And then he was no longer interested in the fight. But you agreed to the terms. And you got all these content creators wanting to move the goalposts a little bit now and try to say that he's not ducking. Shakur ducked Devin Haney. No, Shakur never agreed to the offer, the terms, the offer, however you want to slice it. Now, Shakur would have agreed and then backed out. Yes, then Shakur's Frank Martin status. You can't agree to something and then say, nah, you know what? That's not right. No, what's not right is you agreed to it. If it wasn't right, you should have said, nah, fuck that, man. I want more. Don't wait and then demand more when you know you're going to get beat up. Because that's what it really boils down to. But $1 million is a lot of money to get beat up for, Frank. To be honest, especially when you just fought for 250 and got beat up. The pause. Real talk. You fought for 250 and got beat up, Frank. You won the fight, but you didn't look like you're a gimmick, Frank. Let's keep it tall. You're really not like that. You didn't look like the hype train that you know that you come to think of you. You didn't look the part. You didn't look the part. You was less than spectacular. You know, so maybe that could be why you're trying to cash out as well. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not down with y'all like that. I'm not, and I wish some of these dudes that be claiming to be insiders and do get to y'all and ask what's up, because this whole shit it exposed all of you motherfuckers over there, man. I seen like last night was so funny to me. I watched content creators debate and argue over this. I watched so-called insiders, right? That they all you guys really are is a bunch of same-minded people that want to be more than what you are in boxing, and you claim to be tapped in with people, but that you're not actually tapped in with. Because when this shit broke, right, I heard a whole, like all of y'all was on the same accord, right? This is what a lot of y'all was standing on. Y'all wanted to say, oh, I didn't hear nothing from the PBC. The PBC didn't confirm this. The PBC never confirmed it, right? So now you guys are waiting to hear confirmations from the PBC. But I thought you guys were tapped in with them, with the PBC, with Frank Martin, with people over there. So why would you need to hear a confirmation from them when this was supposed to have been true, right? And I'm a debunk that to the even higher power, right? You guys were waiting to hear from the PBC, right? If this wasn't true, right? And if this is why YouTube boxing is a joke, right? And these channels that claim like, they do shit for boxers and in the game, y'all are a joke, right? Because if this was the actual business, when that was released, because you niggas love to hate on like Mike Coppinger and all these people and say, oh, they work for ESPN. Let me tell you something about the real industry of boxing, right? He works for ESPN, but you don't think that PBC people fuck with him? And watch how I fuck your heads up right here. Your favorite, the one that a lot of you guys kiss his ass, Derek James. When Jamel Charlo went off on Mike Coppinger, your Derek, yes, D Diddy, Derek James defended Mike Coppinger. Said, no, that's my boy. That's our guy. So you don't think that if this was untrue, that Mike Coppinger was putting a lie out there on Derek James's fighter, that they came to terms, that Derek wouldn't have hit him up behind the scenes like, yo, Mike, we didn't agree to anything. We didn't agree to anything. Why are you reporting this? But no, nobody did nothing of the such. But yet you clowns, because that's what you guys are, bozos, got on here and said, oh, we were waiting for a release from the PBC. Why don't you call Frank Martin up? Especially some of y'all that are in Texas. Frank is in the Dallas area. A lot of you content creators are all in Texas. Why don't y'all tap in with him? Like, you see what I just posted? My guy, my fighter's fight got postponed. Supposed to fight 2 more nights. SUNY Hall, Times Square. Opponent pulled out. You see how quick I posted it? You see how quick I knew? Like, I was on top of that? You see how quick? That's how it works if you're really connected. But like I said, a lot of you guys aren't connected. You're in the way. And this right here really showed how bad you're in the way. Because this is your guy. This is your guy. Man down. Hometown guy. And when this shit broke, you guys had nothing to stand on. So now a week later, you want us to say, oh, nah, he deserves 50%. So come on here and tell me why. Tell me why. Why does he deserve 50%? Like, yo, listen. Had he said, yo, had he came out the gates and been like, yo, fuck that. Yo, they try to give me this. I'm like, hell no. I want this. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. And he came out last Tuesday and been on some rah-rah shit like this, like, yo, fuck that. Yo, they try to offer me $1 million. They giving Shakur 6. I want at least 3. I'd have been like, oh, all right, word. Don't wait a fucking week, nigga. You are a sucker. You are a bozo. You do not wait a week and agree to some shit and then try to flip the script. But you know what? I understand. Look at your fan base. Look at the people that's standing up for this shit. Bozo, sucker shit. Sucker shit. That's like me going somewhere right now. And I say, yo, yeah, can I get 2 pieces of chicken, a side order of fries, and a large drink? They'd be like, all right, that'll be $8. And I say, all right, I'm gonna pay the $8. And they'd be like, yo, you gonna pay for your food? You just agree to pay for your food. They rung me up. They gave me my receipt. I'm about to pay for my food. I didn't pay for it yet. They rung it up. I said, hold up. I want to pay 4. But yo, we just rang it up and told you it was 8. You agreed to pay the 8. No. I'd rather pay 4. I want to pay 4. That's what Frank Martin just did. They told Frank Martin, yeah, we're going to have this fight. We're going to do this. We're going to give you $8. Frank was like, oh, $8? Great. Yeah, all right. I'm cool. Then Frank said, fuck 8, I want 16. Sucker shit, bro. Like, come on, man. and y'all not holding them accountable. But I understand why y'all don't hold them accountable. Because y'all the same ones that know your favorite fighter's a crackhead. If your favorite fighter's a fiend. They be like, no, he's all right. He's just partying. He's just partying. He's just partying. So Frank is just being Frank, man. So y'all didn't want to tap this link. Because you know why? Y'all can't come over here and defend that shit. Go over there where y'all can defend it. Go over there, congregate over with the rest of the herds and sheeps and weirdos and boxing weird, hating ass niggas that talk about the business of boxing and politics of boxing that don't make sense. Like, you want Shakur Stevenson to be a duck for saying, when they told him, yo, this meal is $8, that nigga said, fuck $8. I'm paying $4. Well, you don't get the meal then. All right, fuck it. I don't get it. That's what Shakur did. Frank Martin said, they said, yo, the meal is $8. He said, all right, let me go to my car. He went to his car. When he went to his car, his boys was in his car, Earl Spence and Al Hammond. They was like, yo, what? $8. Meanwhile, they the ones that say, yo, he'll pay $8 for it. Catch the sauce now. Look how I'm giving you the game. They say, yo, he'll pay $8 for it. Because they're the ones that worked the deal out for him. But then when he goes to the car with them, they like, yo, man, $8, man, you can get 16. But Frank being a dickhead, a sucker, dumb, like, yo, so why didn't y'all say get the 16 instead? He said, all right, whatever, whatever. Yeah, I'm your guy. Yeah. Right? So you can't compare Shakur Stevenson saying, Devin Hayes saying, nah, man, I'm going to give you, this is the play. And Shakur saying, nah, fuck that. I'm not with that. There was never no agreement. Frank Martin made an agreement. Frank Martin sold his ass. And then when he realized he was a trick on the stroll, he said, damn, this ain't right. I want more. But Frank, you're the same one that said, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get to the top. Yeah, sucker. He's a sucker, man. See, I knew he was a sucker. That's why I called him a sucker over the weekend. Because I knew I wasn't going to have to back out of this sucker talk. See, everybody else was calling him a duck. Fuck a duck, man. He's a sucker. He took a sucker's deal. See, that's what suckers do, right? Suckers take sucker deals, and then they try to give it to other people because they got suckered. They got suckered. Yeah, he's a sucker. Because you can't, listen, like I said, I'll never tell nobody what they worth, but you can't take a deal or some terms, because that's basically what he did. He took the deal. That's the terms, right? And then that dick must have got out his ass, respectfully, right? He woke up like, oh man, what the fuck did I do? I just got fucked. Yeah, you did. Now you screaming about you want 50-50. Nah, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Kick rocks, man. You should have been on that from the jump. Like, nah, I'm not fighting him for that. We'll go to purse bid. But yo, y'all made terms up, bro. So you didn't go to purse bid. So please, somebody click the link and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, god damn it. But I don't want nobody coming in here trying to piggyback off the shit that I just kicked. I want the latter. I want somebody to tell me, yo, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You ain't shit. Now, that's what I want. Somebody that's on that type of time. Come in here and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. That Frank deserves 50. Frank deserves that. Somebody, one of y'all come up in here, man. Pop up, man. You know, pop in. That's what I want, man. You know, prove me wrong. Tell me that what I just said is not right. And I'll take it. I'll eat it. Tell me it's not right. But you gotta prove to me that it's not right. You know, I don't want to hear, oh, yada yada yada. No, prove to me it's not right. Prove to me that this bozo, this sucker didn't agree to some shit and then try to back out. Why would you agree? And furthermore, if this is all untrue, if Mike Cobbinger's a liar and ESPN is liars, why did Derrick James was cool with Mike Cobbinger? Why didn't Derrick James check him like, yo, why are you putting these lies out? Right? But see, none of y'all talk about that. Y'all don't like to talk about these things, man. It's on YouTube because it doesn't go with your narrative. But Mike Coppinger is Derrick James's friend. That's our friend. Remember, Derrick said that at the press conference. Did y'all remember that? Or y'all don't remember that now? I'm making that up, right? I'm making that up. When Jamel Charlo became undisputed and went off on that nigga, and Derrick said, no, that's our friend. He's a good guy. He's our friend. He didn't say that, right? He didn't say that. So you niggas is wishy-washy, man, with this shit, man. That's why I come on here and I just front on niggas, man. I front on niggas, man. You know, because it's like, yeah, I don't, to be honest with this YouTube shit, I don't care about an audience no more. Because once I started seeing the audiences, right, and the people that sit around and kumbaya about boxing, you guys really aren't in the game. Not only are you not in the game, you don't have no honor. You don't have no principles. You don't stand on nothing. Because that's how you can sit around here, and I'm going to use this because this was a hot topic for years before the fight happened. Talk about Crawford in the way that you talked about him. And then something like this happens, and you can attempt to try to spin it. But it's like, how can you spin it when Frank Martin, in his own words, said that he was willing to take less? And then we seen that because they came to terms. And then, like I said, the dick got out of his ass. And he realized he got fucked with no Vaseline. And he said, no, I want 50%. You should have said that when they put the dick up your ass. And then it would have been cool. Like I said, I probably would be in here arguing for you. Because I'm all for that, you know? I'm all for that. I'm all for fairness. If that's what you feel you're worth. But when you tell people you take something and then you take it, you can't back out of that, bro. I see. And a lot of you dudes on here be like, oh, I'm a stand up. I'm a real nigga. No, you're not. You're a real actor. You're a real fraud. You're a real sucker. Because that's what suckers do. A sucker says something and then reneges on it. Reneges on it. That's sucker shit. It is what it is, right? Hopefully y'all caught my sauce today, man. I wanted y'all to come in here, man. Come in here, man. Like I said, just come in here. This is a friendly conversation for Frank, man. On Frank's behalf. On Frank's behalf, man. Why does he deserve 50% after he agreed to something that wasn't 50%? See, you niggas don't even need to be talking about this. Because listen, if you go anywhere in the world where there are stand-up people that know about contracts and know about terms and agreements, they're not even going to waste their time debating this shit. They're not even going to waste their time. They're not, because it's like, yo, what the fuck do you mean? That's how they're going to. That's how they're going to talk. They're going to say, yo, what the fuck do you mean? Last Tuesday, the purse bid was taken off the table. You guys agreed to something. So wait, you're saying that Top Rank, Mike Coppinger, Keith Eidick, TGB Promotions, on behalf of Al Heyman, all lied? All of you guys lied? And you waited a whole week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, to say, oh, this is bullshit. We never agreed to nothing. I want this. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then you wonder why certain YouTube content creators do their listeners and their audience the way they do. Why are we even talking about this? Why is this even a relevant topic? If the man felt that he was worth 50%, he should have said that last Tuesday. Don't let this shit get announced that y'all agreed on behalf of Al Heyman, Tom Brown, and Bob Arum. The fight's going to be... Why? Why? See, I make too much sense for y'all, man. Maybe it's because, like I said, I come from that, whether it was illegal, now legal. I listen, if you say something and you sign something or you stand on something, you got to be about that something. You don't renege. You don't back out. But when it comes to YouTube, that's what it is. when it comes to content creating, especially on boxing, I noticed that boxing content creators, they're shiestier than car salesmen. You know, it's far and few that'll stand up because it shows. It just shows. Like, to be honest with you, if everybody was stand up and 10 toes down, the networking would be so much stronger as far as like sharing of information, building a platform, right? It would, but it's not. It's not. And I'm going to continue to keep doing what I do. I know by me coming on and talking shit and putting out content, it hurts you guys because you guys never really want to fuck with me. But unfortunately, now you have to fuck with me because unlike a lot of your favorite content creators, I actually am in the game. And I will continue to come on here and throw that in your face. And like I said, if you don't watch or like or subscribe, anything, it does not affect me and my status. And shout out to Millionaire Marley. Yes, $1 Million Marley. You know, one of my, prized possessions, man. I told you he was going to be the best, and that's what it's looking like right now. But shout out to him. Hell of a talent. Hell of a talent. Hell of a talent. Proud of the guy, But yeah, so I know I offend a lot of you guys, and like I said, so what? So what? Get used to it. Like I said, Marley's 14. We're gonna be here for a while, man. Get used to it, man. It is what it is now, See, a lot of you should have moved accordingly and righteous and honorably. This is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz. So the Showtime Shanewz media marketing team has worked with many fighters over the years. Now, you can check the resume, but I told you about one particular fighter, Weapon X. $1 Million Marley was going to be the best. Now we are seeing that play out. 3-time defending national champion, #1 ranked in the nation. Some of his accolades already. Now, when you have worked with many of the fighters that I have worked with over the years, world champions, you tend to have the eye for the goods. But hey, what do I know? One of the current fighters that I work for that I said was the good currently is all over ESPN. But hey, what do I know? If I was a hater and jealous, I wouldn't like me either. The news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know? To close with that commercial, appreciate the people that came through. Hopefully you smashed the like button. If not, like I said, it doesn't matter. As you can see what I really got going on in real life. Jihad Tucker ring returns soon. Any other fighters looking for representation and, the Source Experience as seen all over, holla at me. Serious inquiries only. And I quote my guy, it's about quality, not quantity. Yeah, so as you can see, I work with the best, but I am willing to work with you if I see the best in you. Hopefully you caught and enjoyed that sauce. You know the vibes. Setting it up, coach. All right, let your heart go now. Let your heart go.
You know the vibes.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.